For those of you just joining us, go ahead and grab a blanket and place it on your mat. We'll start seated today. And if you're comfortable, please go ahead and turn your microphone, or not your microphone, your video camera on. All right. Beginning in a comfortable cross-legged position. That can be one foot in front of the other, feet underneath shins. Wherever is most comfortable for you. I like having my blanket underneath my sits bones because it gives a little bit more support to my hips. Breathing wherever you're at. And just noticing the breath for this first little bit before we deepen the breath. Feeling length start to come into the spine, all the way through the top of the head. Shoulders relaxing down the back. Let's begin to deepen our breath, going in and out through the nose. Trying to recreate the sound of waves with our breath. And now beginning to hug the low belly and navel in. Relaxing the facial muscles. Go ahead and start taking some movements. Inhale brings your head up to the center. Exhale, we're going to go over to the right. Inhale, coming back up to center. Exhale, ear goes towards the left. We're just going to take that just a little bit with our inhales and exhales before we hold, just to feel if there's any sort of tension or tightness, and allowing ourselves to release it before we go deeper. Working to just target the neck, shoulders stay released. Let's take one more to each side. And we're going to hold. Go ahead and drop your left fingers out on this next inhale. And exhale, ear comes to the right. Feeling that stretch all the way from the left fingertips, all the way through the left arm, through the left neck, through the crown of the head. So it's not so much a downward motion as an up and down. All right, from here, let's go ahead and reach our chin towards our clavicle, looking down. And bring that left hand back. Exhale, making our way all the way over, swinging around the front towards the left, reaching the right arm out to the side. Nice, even breathing. Allowing yourself to feel release. Okay. Again, bring that chin down towards the clavicle. We're going to start to take some circles, just side to side. We're not going to go back yet. Now, if you'd like to, you can start to take full circles. Inhales, bring your neck up and back. And then exhales, drop your chin down. I want you to feel this extension and flexion in the neck. We never just let the muscles go. Being really conscious. Go ahead and switch directions. Noticing any stiffness, maybe pausing there for a breath or two. We'll take one more. And then on the inhale, come back to a neutral spine. Dropping the hands out to the sides. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, let's go ahead and lean towards the right, dropping your right hand. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale towards the left. While we're doing this, on our inhales and exhales, making sure that your sits bones stay nice and level, grounding down into the earth. One more to each side, and then we'll hold. Holding on this one towards the right. Feeling that right or left arm reaching up past our ear. So you really feel that stretch all the way from the sits bone all the way up through the extended fingers. Keeping our rib cage nice and open. Gaze can be straight forward, down at the bottom hand, or up at the top hand. All right, inhale, making your way up, and exhale, let's go over to the left. Same options with the gaze, taking whatever's most comfortable for your neck. Feeling openness come into the right side of the rib cage. All right, inhale, go ahead and come up. We're gonna fold forward, make sure that those sits bones stay down. Exhale, folding at the hips, starting to reach the arms forward. Feeling that belly hug in. Sits bones grounding into the earth. Keeping the spine long. We're not tucking our chin, we're just gazing straight down. All right, inhale, look out. Let's go ahead and walk ourselves back up. Switch the leg that's in front. We're gonna take some seated cat-cow. So hands on the knees, inhale, drawing the chest forward, reaching the chin up, looking up, and then exhale, curling the spine, curling the chin under. Inhaling and exhaling. Feeling movement come into our spine. If you'd like to, you can rock forward and back on the hips, getting the tailbone involved as well. And as you look up, I still want you to feel that extension in the neck, not just crunching it. And we're not just dropping our head. Okay, be really intentional all throughout our body. Let's take 2 more. Last one. And inhale, come back to neutral spine. Exhale, hands drop out to the sides. Inhale, reaching up. We're gonna fold forward again. Make sure those sits bones stay down. Exhale, hips. Reaching the heart forward. I like to plant my hands because then I can push back with my palms and my fingers, feeling those sits bones ground even more into the earth. Hugging your belly in, keeping the spine long, shoulders dropping away from the ears. Okay, inhale, we're gonna roll over onto hands and knees, coming into a tabletop position. You can undo your blanket a little bit and place it underneath your knees if you'd like to for some extra support. Feeling that belly hug into the spine. Inhale, we drop the belly, lift the chin, heart comes forward, tailbone lifts. Exhale, curling tailbone, curling spine, tucking chin. Take 3 more, cat-cow. Pressing into the arms. Pressing into the legs. And we'll meet in tabletop. Alrighty, we're gonna scoot our hands forward a little bit, coming into our low plank. Plank on the knees. And you always have the option to tuck the toes and go ahead and go up into high plank if you want to. Okay, but we inhale here. Elbows go straight back. Exhale, coming all the way down. Inhale, pressing into the hand, reaching the toes away, lifting the heart. And exhale, coming to a child's pose. Okay, let's take 5 more. Inhaling and exhaling, being really, really, really conscious of what you're doing. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale forward. And as we exhale, I want you to feel your shoulders and your hips move at the same rate. All throughout, hugging that belly in. And when you're done, we'll meet in a child's pose. Releasing that back. Toes come together. Maybe you bring your hips to your thighs together if you want to. Pressing the sit bones back towards the heels. All right, let's inhale. Go ahead and come back to a tabletop position. We're going to bring that right foot forward. Staying in this low lunge, hands down on the ground. Hands down on the ground, low lunge. Reaching that heart forward and dropping the shoulders back. Keeping low belly tucked. Right knee over right ankle. Right, let's go ahead and make our way up. Inhaling, placing hands on the thigh. Hugging the belly in. Starting to push away with the arms, lifting the heart. Okay, from here, we're going to drop our hands down. Interlace the fingers behind the back and start to curl the spine, reach the heart up. Looking up, maybe if that feels comfortable, or just reaching the knuckles down. All right, let's go ahead and plant our hands on an exhale, bringing that right knee back. Inhale, left side. Nice low lunge, keeping the hands down on the ground. Belly hugs in, reaching the heart forward on an inhale, and the shoulders relax on an exhale. Breathing deeply. All right, let's make our way up. Inhale, hands come onto the thigh. Maybe place the opposite hand on the bottom this time. Pushing away, lengthening through the spine. Shoulders relaxed. All right, drop those arms again, interlace. Choose a different opposite hand to be on top. Starting to maybe reach down and curl up, or just reaching down and just keeping a straight spine. So doing whatever feels best to your body this morning. Breathing deeply wherever you're at. All right, exhale. Go ahead and plant the hands, tap that left leg back. We're gonna walk ourselves towards our shins. Staying on our shins. If this is uncomfortable for you, you can bring the blanket in between your heels and your sits bones. Bring a little bit of extra comfort. Okay. Breathing here. On an inhale, we bring ourselves up, arms reach up. On an exhale, we come down, hovering, reaching the arms back. Inhale up, pressing into the legs. Exhale, down, hover. Being really, really, really conscious of your movements. Inhaling and exhaling. The legs and the abdomen are very active here. Arms are reaching up and then reaching back. Pressing into the tops of the feet. Let's take two more. All right, inhale, coming back to neutral. And we'll go ahead and come onto our sits bones, extending the legs out in front of us. All righty. So we're coming forward a little bit, bringing the soles of the feet together. But we're going to stay wide. Inhaling here, and then exhale. We're going to go towards the right, circling all the way around. And then inhale, coming back. Exhale, moving forward. Inhale, moving back. Let's take one more full circle all the way around this way. All right, switch directions. The bend always comes from our hips. Let's take one more full. And we're going to stay in this folded position. And you can have your spine straight or curved, whatever feels most comfortable to you this morning. Reaching the forehead or the heart towards the feet. Okay, inhale, making your way up. And then exhale, you're going to come onto your back. And plant your feet or keep them soles together. Coming down. Take Supta Baddha Konasana. Or if you want to get your feet above your head, you can bring the knees up, plant them, plant the hands, and then extend the legs straight up in the air. We're taking whatever feels best to you this morning, just for a minute, and then we'll come into Shavasana. All right, let's go ahead wherever you're at, making your way to your Shavasana. Feet can plant as wide as the mat, knees can drop in. You can extend your legs wider than the hips, feet dropping out to the sides. You can take legs up the wall if you'd like to. Listening to your body here, and then allowing yourself to release into the earth, wherever you're at. Bringing the mind back to the breath. Begin to deepen your breath, allowing movement to come back into your body, wiggling fingers and toes, rotating wrists and ankles, leaning the knees into the chest if you're on the wall, or if you're on the floor as well. And then if you're on the wall, coming off the wall, making your way to your mat. And then everybody coming onto your side into fetal position, using the arm of that side under the head as a pillow. Pausing here. Looking inward with compassion and non-judgment. Sending peace and gratitude throughout. Planting your hands, one in front of the heart, one above the head, making your way up to a comfortable seated position with your inhales and exhales. Dropping arms out to the side. Inhale, reaching up, look up, and exhale, bringing the thumbs to the heart. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you are all well. The divine light in me sees and honors the divine light in me. Namaste. Sorry, guys.